Hello everybody, welcome back to Honeybrook, Pennsylvania. It is a Thursday night. This is not a normal night for me to share, to do carving, but let's wait a few minutes, a couple of seconds here. It's not quite 7:30, and we'll see how many people show up. Hello. We're just going to give it a little bit of time here and let people join. We've got 4 people. That's good. Hello, Dean. Hello, everybody. All right. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. And this will be on YouTube a little bit later. We're going to show you how to make a carver's apron. And it's very simple. It's not difficult. Hello, Joanne. We're just going to give a little bit of time here and let more people come in so they don't miss anything. It's been a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania, and my Easter flowers from my sister in Canada are still doing well. So I thought I'd put them in the picture to brighten things up a little bit and all that. Hello, Debbie. So that's where those flowers came from. They're just bloomed out almost, but they're just almost out completely. All right, most of us, I'm going to get started here. Most of us do wood carvings either in a chair. We don't stand a lot of times when we carve, we sit. And there are, I want to share with you how simple it is. Now, I learned this off the internet. There was another carver, I don't remember his name, a few years ago, but I revised it a bit, and I love glue guns, and I have the Ryobi glue gun that is a battery operated. It is just so much easier. Now I'm not going to be able to see people coming in because I'm going to be over here by the table showing you what to do. Well, the first thing you need, let's go over the items you need. You'll need you'll need an apron. Now this apron I bought on a few days ago. I bought it at Harbor Freight. It was $3.99. So if you have a little coupon for 25% off, you can probably get it for $3. You can't even buy the material for that. So it is well worth going there and buying it. Now it is a little bit small, but it's wide enough. If you're a larger person, you might want something bigger. Because the pouch isn't as big as the commercial one that I got. But I want to share with you the tubing. So you need a glue gun, you need tubing, and you'll need the velcro and the glue gun. All right. I'm going to demonstrate what I did with my other one, and I revised it a little bit on this one already. Let me show you. Let's see if this will pick it up. This is the tubing that you need. It's a 3/16 of a tube, and I got this at Lowe's, and it's about $5 for a roll of 10 feet or 7. You can probably get it in a smaller amount, but I was kind of in a rush, and I wanted to make a couple. One to show you and one for myself. So now I have 3 of them. And I bought the commercial one. It was around $32 or $34 with shipping and everything. So what you want to do is cut the length of how wide your hem is going to be. And I make it a little bit longer so you can pull it out if you want to. So the first thing I did with this, I took the back side, and since I don't sew, I hot glued about 1 inch I folded about 1.5 inches or so over, and I hot glued on either end, and then I hot glued it, spaced it out, and then I glued it again until I had a nice tight fit. So when you put this little thing in after you cut it, now you can't just cut this with a pair of scissors, you'll need some kind of a plier to cut it. It's hollow in the middle. So when you push this in here, you want the loop to go this way, not the opposite way, because this is what's going to sit in your lap. So once you have that glued in, you want to feed this in one end, and you just kind of want to keep going here until you get it where you want to get it here. And see, I just flipped it over. You got to play with it a little bit. And there is your loop. All right, see how it stays put? The next thing I do is I cut these into about, with a pair of scissors, I cut them about 1 inch. Now, the backing on here is not real great, and it's hard to get this tape off. I've tried a few times. It's really hard to get that off. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking that tape off. I take about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches maybe, and I sit in a chair and I just pull this up near me to see how far I want to have this loop. Okay, you notice over here, let's see if I can see that because I don't have the camera in front of me. Let's bring this down a little bit. Let's see, is that too far? When I do this loop, I actually put this Velcro, I measure, kind of put my finger there to know where to go. Let's turn this sideways so you can see it a little bit better. Know where to go. And if you do it further to the side, you're not going to have as big of a loop. If you put it a little bit inward, it's a bigger loop. So what you want to do is take a piece and hot glue it to your fabric. Then you're going to take another piece and glue it to the opposite side, and that will make it stick. Now, if you want to go up higher, you can and put 2 in. But I have one here and I have one here, and I have it at an angle. So it's a small pouch. You can see how small it is. But it's about a 4 to 6 inch catcher when you're sitting down. The nice thing about it is I also, when I take that first, if you put one here at the bottom and you put one up here, you can release this one and you can put another little piece right here, and you can actually fold it right to yourself when you're standing up, so it stays put. It's not going to be hanging out like you're pregnant or anything. It's just going to sit real nice and close to you when you're walking around and get up and walk around. And you know, this is just one idea that I came up with. So if you're doing this, you want to make sure you just measure it to what you're comfortable with. And then when you actually sit down, you have a nice little pouch. See it? I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can see this. All right. So you have a nice little pouch when you sit down on your lap, and it catches a lot of the stuff. And then when you're ready to dump it, you can take it to a garbage can, or you can take it outside and just pull these off and flip it out. The other nice thing about this particular one, if this is too long, you can hot glue it down one end and then glue it back up a second time and shorten it if you want. Okay, that's how I did mine. The other thing, it has a nice place to put your I use readers when I carve, so you have this to put your reader in, and a nice pencil holder. The real expensive one did not have any of that. The more expensive one had a bigger loop, but it wasn't as convenient to me to sit in a chair. It was almost too big for the chair. If you're sitting in a recliner, then it's fine. But if you're sitting in a regular chair or a lawn chair, it's not going to be as wide, as easy to maneuver. The other thing I also did, I don't like tying this thing behind my back. So what I did was, my mother used to sew, so I went to her sewing machine and she had a couple of pieces of fabric, longer fabric, and I just attached it so I could tie it to the front. So that's how you make it. It's very, very simple. It will take you no more than 10 minutes to put it together. You just have to measure where you want these and how long you want the neck to be, and then you can add your other pieces if you want to the outside part of the apron. So I hope that explains it. I try to make it as simplified as I can. Hello, Annie. You see your flowers there, Annie? There they are, over there. Anyway, I hear that Canada's down in a lockdown, and also a stay-at-home order for a month, and I hear they're having some problems with everything. So you guys be careful up there. And also, if you have any other questions about this, you can text me or you can message me on Facebook. I could not see the questions. If you asked any questions, I was not behind the camera to see it, moving this thing around. So again, you want your tubing. The Velcro you can buy at Walmart. I got this at Lowe's as well. And, you know, and a glue gun. And you don't need this one. You can buy one of those dollar glue guns, would do just as well. And that's it. All right, so it will work really well for you, especially if you're outside and you don't want it all over your deck. This really does catch a lot. But I usually, when I carve with my hand down here, okay? I don't carve up here hoping it will go in. I kind of have this loop wherever I'm working with my hand. And when you're sitting down, you'll definitely know where to put those. And I would recommend 4, 2 on either side. So when you pull the one out and put an extra one up here and here, then you can attach it when you stand up. All right? So hopefully that will be helpful. Let me know if it works for you guys or not. And I know this is a very short video. We'll see you on Tuesday. We'll be doing the lion. I know many of you have asked about the knife. Let me find one of the knives. And I didn't start working on these exactly yet. They'll probably start going out next Monday at the earliest. I need to get some more of these done. And I ordered 25 more of them. I have 23 here, and I still don't have enough for as many people as want them. So, you know, this is how it's, you know, you'll have 2 blades on that. So just be patient, and I will send you an invoice, okay? All I need is your, if you're not already a customer, otherwise you're in my customer base on Square, but if you're not, you need to send me either, just send me your email, or I can send it to you by text, either one. Text is a lot easier for me than some of the others, so either way works, all right? So I will see you all on Tuesday. Enjoy your weekend coming up, and enjoy the weather. It's great down here. It was near 70 today, I think, high 60s. And take care, and I will talk to you later. Hello, Lori. Hello, Mary. Annie's in the room as well. So take care, and we'll talk again soon on Tuesday. If you have any questions, again, just email them or text them to me. Take care. Bye-bye.